Aloha, everyone. Just move over so you can see me. Welcome to Maui. Welcome back, old friends. And if you are new, Elaina here for Maui Yoga Live, and I am just delighted to be with you here today for this extraordinary gathering of human beings across the globe. We're coming together, taking the time out for ourselves to unite our mind, body, and spirit through yoga. If you have a chance, get a soccer ball. We're going to be doing some planks and Pilates today and just working on the core, working our shoulders and hips, of course. And we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. So, here, just want to focus on the ocean for a moment. Let's take a few minutes to clear our headspace. So go ahead and have a seat on your mat, cross-legged or legs extended. Just get comfortable so we can breathe for the first few minutes. Close your eyes, focusing on your breathing and slowing the breath down. Let's showcase the power of the ocean's magical, transformative, healing nature in its ebb and flow. Feel the earth's energy pull you down towards its core. Relax your shoulders. Relax all the contents in your skull. Take long, slow, deep breaths to settle into this extraordinary moment. As so many of us come together to convene from around the world. Let's focus on that for a moment. Feel that connectedness with our collective field of consciousness, that heightened state of mind. So maybe just imagine ourselves and all the others just sitting here, putting our attention on that understanding, connectedness, bringing us all here together, and our shared aspiration for spiritual awakening, for expressing and discovering who we really are, living the life we were born to live, feeling everybody here with you. With every breath you take, come deeper into that inner standing of presumed enlightenment. That enlightened consciousness is not far away. It's right here, right now. In you. And we actively notice the presence of this consciousness as our own. Breathe that in for a moment. This is Paradigm Shift 2018. And right here on the mat, your mat, We train for life. So let's get to it. So from your seated position, you can keep your eyes closed. Let's take child's pose here for a moment. Stretch out our shoulders. Start to loosen up our back. You can either bring your knees together, arms alongside, that's a vitro child's pose, or knees apart, hips to heels, arms long, head down. Start to take in more prana, more energy, more life force on your inhales. From here on out, keeping the mouth closed, breathing in and out slowly through the nose. Exhaling the rubbish within, letting go of anything that needs to be recycled up and out of your body, anything that gets stuck within you. Just letting it go. Clearing up some headspace by simply relaxing and listening to the hum and buzz of the world in this present moment. And now, let's stretch our shoulders. Leave your left hand there and thread your right arm through and under the left shoulder as you reach. Gently pressing your palms down to the ground and taking a breath into your upper thoracic spine, right there in between your shoulder blades. Elongating the back of your neck. Conscious not to crunch any vertebrae together. Just lengthen it. And switch sides now. Right hand comes back. Left arm threads through and under, reaching, breathing and relaxing, opening up. Clearing the way for new possibilities and growth. Same time, releasing any tension that gets stuck within. Our bodies are like pincushions. We absorb so much of the world. That's why it's so important we release that tension as well. Now coming back and just moving onto all fours now. Just warming up the spine, cat-cow, stacking the joints, so wrist under shoulders. Hips just over the knees as we breathe, straightening the arms, lifting the chest, tilting the tailbone away high, and exhale. Round your spine. Pull the navel in, bring chin to chest. Inhaling, breathing, allowing your breath to guide your movements. And here we're just warming up, going at your own pace. Warming up the back a few times. And breathing our way through it. Now next time you lift your chest as you inhale, also extend and lift the right leg long behind you, keeping the hips level, so maybe roll the hip down, turn the elbows, rotate them in towards each other, keep them tucked into your sides as you come down and hover halfway for a push-up. Press back up, and as you exhale, round the back, bring the knee in towards the third eye. Other side. Inhale, left leg lengthens back, reaching past the toes to get past the self. Coming down to hover, press back up and exhale it in. Rounding the back, just like a beach ball. 2 more times each side. Inhale, right leg extends, dipping it down, pressing it back up. And exhale to round. Each movement completely conscious and aware of your own body. Inhale. Coming down. Press back up. And exhale. Bring it in. 1 more time each side. Inhale. Extend the right leg nice and long. Reach past the toes. Come down for your push-up. Press back up and exhale to round it in. Last time, inhale. Really reach the left leg long. Come down. Pressing back up and exhale it in. And now come to a neutral tabletop spine. Again, stacking the wrists under shoulders. Pull the navel up. Lift forward through the crown of your head and back through the base. Right arm, left leg, opposite arm, opposite leg. Just breathing it up in opposite directions. Reaching past the fingertips, past the toes, and lifting up out of your joints. Balancing down the grounding and lifting at the same time. So the earth's energy is going to pull you down. So you want to lift up and out of it to balance it out. Now coming into the crunches, inhale. And as you exhale, round the back, tuck elbow to knee. Pull the navel in, nice and strong. Inhale, lengthen it out. 2 more times. And exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend it out, nice and long. And exhale. Inhale to extend. And this time, just bend your back knee, point the toe straight up to the sky. Reach back, find your grip. And once you have it, lock your eyes, set your core, and start to kick back slowly up and away into your grip. Just warming up the body, stretching it out naturally. One more deep breath here. As you exhale, lengthen it out, reach it to long, and down. One round of cat-cow just to release any tension that we create. Inhale, chest high, arching the back, and exhale, round the spine. Breathing life into your lifeline. Tabletop the spine. Inhale, other side. Left arm, right leg, they reach up in opposite directions, forward and back at the same time. Balancing your counterbalance with that natural traction within you. Keeping the hips level. And then lifting up out of your joints. Very small adjustments. Getting to know your inner landscape. Getting ready for the crunches now. Inhale. As you exhale, round the back. Bring elbow to knee. Inhale, extend it out nice and long. And exhale, bring it in. One more time. Inhale, reach it out. And exhale, hug it in. Inhale, lengthen it out all the way to long. And then slowly bend your back knee, toe points up, lock your core, set your eyes, and once you have your grip, kick it back, up, and away. Stretching out your shoulder. Allowing yourself to open up naturally. Using your breath to guide you. So there's never any pushing, pulling, forcing, or straining. Naturally growing. Last breath. Exhaling to reach it out nice and long first. And then down. Now setting up for down dog. Walking the hands forward. Tucking the toes. And make sure you really spread the fingertips out wide apart from each other. Thumb away from the pinky. And then pressing the mat away. Lift the hips up. Nice and high to the sky. And then press your chest back towards your thighs. We're just going to walk the dog out left and right. Or you can stay relaxing in your down dog for just a moment if you're more advanced. Pretty much you're doing whatever it is that you need to do for your practice to awaken your lifeline, your spine. So shake your head a few times. Yes and no. Just letting it all go. Maybe coming up onto the tippy toes. Pressing the heels down. And remembering that down dog is not about flexibility. It's diagnosing how you feel today. Because every day is different. So just seeing what's there and working through any kinks you might have. And releasing tension by breathing it away. And now three-legged dog. Inhale, right knee into the chest, and then send it nice and long. Go ahead and open up your leg and your hips, reaching past the toes. Now still press evenly through both hands. Bend the knee and rotate the ankle round and round. Good. We're only here for one more breath. Rotate the ankle the opposite way. On your exhale, straighten out the legs, square the hips back to center, and bring the foot forward to the outside of the right hand. Back knee comes down. We're just going to stay here in the hip flexor. So hugging the right knee in towards your midline, lifting up out of the joints. Just making small adjustments to explore that inner being, that inner landscape. What's happening within your own body in real time? So breathing all the way down into the depths of your lungs. Using your exhale to rid you of anything that's stuck within that needs to be recycled out. Getting rid of that rubbish. It's like the ocean's ebb and flow. Spit up anything no longer needs up on the beach that needs attention, yeah? Then we clean it up. Taking one more breath here. And as you exhale, set your hands, tuck the back toe, straighten and lift the leg, and press right foot back to meet the left. Modified flow to begin with. So just bring the knees down to the mat, tuck the tailbone under, lift up through the crown of your head. Remember, rotate the elbows in towards each other to stack your joints. Keep them tucked into your chest as you lower all the way down. Inhale, low cobra. So anchor your legs nice and strong. Roll the shoulder heads back and focus on strengthening your lower spine. Exhale, press back over the knees. Use your core, tuck your toes, lift your hips back up into your downward facing dog. Chest towards your thighs, let your head go. Pressing forward and away through the hands. Grounding down through your heels. And your heels do not have to touch the mat. You can bend your knees to get a deeper stretch in your lower back. Now other side, three-legged dog. Inhale, left knee into the chest. Sending it nice and long, high to the sky. Opening up, reaching past the toes. Bending the knee. Toe points towards the right shoulder as you rotate it round and round. Ankles. Loosening them up, the feet. Circle the opposite direction. And on your next exhale, straighten the leg back out to long, square your hips. And breathe the left foot forward. Anchor it on the outside of the left hand. Just to give yourself enough space. Back knee comes down. Keeping the back of the neck long. Leveling out the hips and lifting up through your joints. Just breathing it here. And learning to set your eyes, because when your eyes are darting all over the place, it makes it hard to focus. So you want to keep your eyes focused one point as best you can. That's your ekagrata. And at some point, when you practice this enough, you're so focused that distractions will simply eclipse themselves from your view. So you can concentrate on what's really important. Last breath. As you exhale, tuck the back toe, lift and straighten the leg, and step. Left foot back to meet the right. Now you can modify by bringing the knees down, but see if you can hold high plank here. Stacking the wrists underneath the shoulders, press back through your heels, forward through the crown of your head. Rotate elbows in, keep them to your sides as you lower, hover halfway down here. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, roll over the tops of the toes. Lift the thighs up off the mat. And reach through the crown of your head, hard away from heels, upward facing dog. Use your core now. As you breathe your hips back up and away, down dog. Good. Good. Take a breath here. And then move on. Inhale, come up high onto your tippy toes. And slowly bring your knees to hover a few inches over the mat. This is turbo dog, pulling the navel in. Long spine. Eyes are set. Next exhale, either float or walk the feet between the hands. Doing whatever you need to do to make your way to the front of the mat. Good. Inhale, lengthen the spine, tabletop the back. And as you exhale, soften the knees. And fold your body over your legs. Separate your feet now, coming into ragdoll. So just start to clasp your hands on the back of the neck or reach for opposite elbows. Legs can be straight or the knees can be bent. Just sway back and forth. to sway, opening up your back. Now start to release your hands. Set them down about shoulder width distance apart. Bend your knees and either walk your feet or float them back into high plank. Press back through your heels, forward through the crown of your head, and here we move into side plank. Right hand plants center of the mat as you roll into the sides of the feet. Lift up through the left fingertips. Remember, lifting up and out of your shoulder joint, and then long over your head. Squeeze the inner thighs together as you lift your hips, pressing down through your heels and up through the crown of your head at the same time. Good. Moving into the other side now. Left hand plants, rolling open to the other side, lifting up for that reaching, helping hand above, and lengthening the arm long over your head. Reaching it out, stretching out as strengthening the whole body, same time. And exhale, both hands plant down, shoulder width apart on your mat, moving through the flow, forward on your toes, lower and hover here. Inhale, rolling into upward facing dog. Hard away from heels. Exhale, use your core. Lift the hips up, down dog, good. Now inhale, right knee into the chest, three-legged dog here. Lengthen the leg, nice and long. And now we're going to bend our knee, opening up the hips to the side. Now let's try to press evenly through both hands. And now we're slowly going to flip our dog here. Now you can stay if you're not comfortable with flipping your dog, but if you are, just give it a try. Slowly flipping over, both heels land about hip width distance apart. Driving down through the heels as you lift the hips. Right arm long overhead. As you open up your heart. Just taking a few breaths here. Last deep breath. As you exhale, slowly making your way back into your three-legged dog. Lengthen the leg out, square the hips, and we're going to come into the crunches. Inhale, exhale, pull forward into plank. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale, lengthen the right leg, long behind. Moving across. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the third eye. Inhale, three-legged dog again. Last time, exhale, twist. Crunch the left knee to right knee, left elbow. And then set the foot down on the ground. Setting up for wild thing. Inhale, left arm reaches up over the head as you lift up the body. Lengthening it out. Exhale, coming back into your three-legged dog. And now see if you can keep this leg lifted. Three-point plank. Pull forward, bend the elbows, lower it down. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, use your hips. Lifting them up, down dog. Take a breath in through the nose, slow. Good. And out through the nose, slow. So you're gathering up your energy, other side. Inhale, left knee in, and sending it nice and long. Three-legged dog, so you're opening up the hips, bending the knee, toe points towards the right shoulder. Press evenly down through both hands. Let your head go. Staying here or flipping your dog. So just coming over, feet about hip width distance apart. Driving the heels down. Lifting the hips. Opening up the heart center. Good. Just breathing it here. Take one more breath. On your exhale, Slowly making your way back into the three-legged dog. Straighten the leg out, square the hips. Getting ready for the crunches. Inhaling now. Exhale, pull forward, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, lengthen the leg long. And exhale, working across. Rounding the back, pulling forward, bring knee in towards the third eye. Core strong. Inhale, lengthen it back out, three-legged dog. And exhale, crunch. Elbow to knee. Now lengthen the leg out. Anchor the foot down on the ground, wild thing. Slowly start to open up the front side of your body. To lift up. Driving down through, past both heels. Next exhale, come back into the three-legged dog. Now see if you can keep the leg lifted. 3-point plank. Pull forward. Bend the elbows. Hover down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift through the crown of your head. And exhale, lift the hips. Down dog. Take a breath here, maybe child's pose. Do whatever you need to do to smooth your breath out. So you're conditioning yourself to control your breath. You control how much energy to bring to your body. Now come up high on the tippy toes, bring the knees down low, engage your core, look forward. And as you exhale, either float or walk the feet up to the hands. Now we're going to come into a yogic squat. So separate the feet higher than shoulder width distance apart. Just so you can sit down comfortably. Put your hands to heart center. Rolling the shoulders down your back, lifting up to the crown of your head. Just very gently putting pressure on the insides of your knees to open up. So staying here, focusing your eyes on one point. Starting to breathe. We're going to practice our crow. So bringing your hands about shoulder width distance apart. Okay. And rolling up through your thoracic spine. So rounding your back. This is for you. And squeezing the knees in towards your upper shoulders. So you just want to focus your eyes forward. Squeezing the knees. Rolling forward. And maybe lifting one toe, and then maybe the other one. Just playing with the pose, doing the best that you can. And then of course the last part of this is popping back into high plank, lowering it down and flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Come into child's pose for a moment. Take a few breaths. So now we're going to transition onto laying down on our backs. We're going to come into the Pilates section of the class. Hopefully you've had a chance to regain your breath, take that break that you needed. Proud of you for making it this far. So you're going to take your ball or whatever you have, or maybe even just nothing. Doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you connect to your core first. So you just want to place the ball between the knees, bring the shins just parallel to the ground, and make a C shape with your spine. So you just want to tuck the tailbone under and pull the navel in, deep down, so you can wrap around the muscles to your spine. Good. Now bring your hands to your knees. This is the hand-knee press. And you want to press the knees into your hands and hands into the knees. Same time you're squeezing the ball. Chin is to the chest. And you're really bolting the navel down. Getting deep into those muscles within. All the way down to your spine. Really connecting to your core. Breathing steady here. And now slowly start to extend your legs just as far as is comfortable, and see if you can reach your fingertips. Good, good. Now squeeze the ball. Squeeze as hard as you can. Focus your eyes one point. We're here for one last breath. And release. Take the ball and just stretch it out. Toes long, arms over the head. And now separate your feet wider than shoulder width distance apart, and we're going to come into doing sit-ups. So anchor your legs down into the ground. Flex your feet. Keep them nice and strong. Arms over the head. Exhale as you all about the abs. Taking a deep breath, inhale. And exhale, lifting up and reaching past the right leg. Rotating the ball. Right hand on the bottom, left arm on top as you open up the shoulders. Slowly come back to center and roll it down one vertebrae at a time. Lengthening it all the way back up high. And using your exhale to sit all the way up. Rolling it open towards the other side. Lengthening and reaching. And slowly coming back to the center and rolling it down. Good. Inhaling up. 2 more times each side. And exhaling to reach. Coming back to center. Rolling it down. Lengthening it out as you inhale. And exhale. Coming all the way up. Opening up to the center. Back to center. And down. Last time each side. Inhale. Coming all the way up. Reaching it out. And back down. Staying body strong. Total body. Every movement is calculated. And rolling it back here. Good. Now see if you can come up. We're going to come into figure 8s. So squeezing the ball, the palms of your hands, and putting that pressure on the heels of your hands. Feet are anchored down, nice and strong. You're moving across the core, back and forth, infinity figure 8. Working your way across. Good. Just a few more rounds here. About 10 more seconds. Then we're going to roll back down. Just hanging in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay it all the way down. Extend it out. Point the toes away. Hollow out the core. Take a deep breath. Fill your lungs with as much energy, prana, and life force as you can. Good. Now we're going to set the ball down for a moment. Coming into eagle abs. So just bring your shins up about tabletop, and you're going to cross the right leg over the left. Inhale, arms up, and just sweep the left arm to hook underneath the right elbow. Wrapping the arms around, or just reaching for opposite shoulders, whichever is available to you. Lining up all your limbs midline. Inhale, lengthen it up. Feet down, fingertips nice and high. Exhale, round the back, pull the belly in. Elbows and knees together. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to crunch. 5 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it together. Inhale, up and out. Exhale in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug it nice and close, nice and tight. Last one. Inhale long, exhale in. As you breathe, unwinding to the other side, wrapping your legs around or just squeezing your knees together. Inner thighs nice and scissored tight towards your midline. Breathing your arms up and rotating right elbow underneath the left, just hooking it there. Inhale to extend. Keep your lower back down to the ground. Exhale, hugging it in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale in. 5 more. Inhale, extend. And exhale in. Inhale, extend it out. And exhale, bring it together. 2 more. Inhale, long. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, extend last time. And exhaling it in. Slowly unwind. Hug your knees into your chest. And then just grip the backs of your knees, and we're just going to rock and roll a few times, sitting up into boat, Navasana. So here we're just going to take the ball. Just find a comfortable place where you can balance up on your sit bones. Taking the ball within the heels of our hands here, and lifting up through your chest. So you want to lift up through the crown of your head. Squeeze the ball. And we're just going to rotate doing Russian twists. If you're familiar with those, you're just going to tap the elbow side to side. Just working across the abs and getting your back into the action as well. It's about 10 more seconds. And we'll add in the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the left leg. Lift the left leg and lower. 3 times. Good. Twist, extend the right. Lift and lower 3 times. 2 more times each side. Extend left leg, lift and lower 3 times. We're almost there. Extend right leg. Extend. Last time. And release. Just press forward. Roll the ball out. Relax your head and neck. Good. And now rolling back, gonna come into swimmer. Good. So shoulders can be down on the mat or lifted up. Just want to flatten your lower back, down on the ground, lifting up both feet, and just rotating one foot on top of the other. There we go. Same time pressing the ball right at your core. About 15 more seconds of swimmer. Just breathing it out. You can do this. You've got this. You only have about 9 more seconds to go. You can stick with it, hang it, and then we'll almost be done with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into your chest. Look side to side. We only have 1 more exercise after this. So here we're just going to come rocking and rolling back up, reverse tabletop. So let's counter exactly what we just did. So we want to work it out, release that tension. So just bring the hands behind you, fingertips point forward, pointing the toes, and lift the hips. Release any pressure in your lower back that we create. We also want to release it. Tailbone under, nice and strong. And lower it down. Now Supta Baddha Konasana, we're going to come into frog abdominals. So bring the feet together, and lower the back all the way down. And we're just going to pulse it up here. So see if you can press the bottoms of the feet together as you just pulse it up. About 20 seconds. Working on the transverse abdominis. If you want to get technical there. Press the bottoms of the feet together. Ignite your core. Press the lower back down into the ground. 9 more seconds now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into your chest. Cross right leg over the left. Wrap them around. Arms out to the sides. And you're just going to allow your legs to come across your body. Final twist here. So see if you can maintain both shoulders down on the ground. It's okay if the knees don't come all the way to the side. What's most important is that you're rinsing out your spine, releasing any tension in your vertebrae. So see if you can press the opposite shoulder that's coming up off the mat. See if you can press that shoulder down. And then look in the opposite direction of the way your knees are pointing. You slowly start to come back to center using your core. Wrap the legs around the opposite direction. Just allow your knees to come over towards the side. Work your shoulder down to the ground. And look in the opposite direction. Just a few deep breaths here. Letting your spine unwind. And come back to center. Unwinding the legs. Straightening them out. And then down for final Shavasana. So arms and limbs far apart from each other. And just come into a place where you can be and breathe. You'll come over and adjust you. So you're going from all that is to all that isn't. So allowing the earth's energy, just relax you down. Deeper and deeper with every breath that you take. You relax a little bit more. Down, letting go, just being and breathing. And if your mind starts to wander, just disengage from those thoughts, that chatter in the mind. Bring yourself back into listening to the sound of the oceans ebb and flow. Get lost in that truth. Anchor yourself to that magnificent power of the ocean and the song that sings. So start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingertips, and very slowly start to transition back into this world, bringing movement back into your body. If you're just joining us, we're finishing up with the class. We take so much time out of our day for everyone else. Let's just take these last few moments for ourselves. And so very slowly roll over into the fetal position, over onto your right side, just taking your time, breathing nice and slow, cradling your head with your arm. Bring your knees into your chest, signaling the signs of rebirth. Because every time you step onto your mat and you come into that practice and that elevated state of mind, that heightened state of consciousness, connecting to the entire world around you, everyone and everything in it, enlightened state of inner standing. You come off your mat a new person. So we come into the fetal position that symbolizes that rebirth, that transformation. It's not always going to be pretty. Sometimes birth and transformation is a little bit painful. It starts off a little chaotic, but often it's necessary for growth, to build you a little bit stronger, mature you, polish you, put that pressure on you to create that pearl, emerge that beautiful diamond, shimmering and shining, multifaceted in the sun. Pain, chaos, it's all part of the process. Two sides, same coin. Just like the night and the day, they're both necessary. The inhale, the exhale, they work together as one. The oceans ebb and flow. Both are needed, and there's that balance. Ups and downs, ins and outs. Balance on that tightrope of life. And now slowly start to push yourself up, making your way back into the comfortable seated position. Just taking your time. You can keep your eyes closed. I'm going to take 3 breaths together. Inhale, circle, sweep arms all the way up to the sky, and exhale, center, harness, focus that energy, that calm within, to maintain it 2 more times. Inhale, gathering it up, and exhale, centering your power. 1 more time. Inhale, and exhale. Staying right here, setting your intention, knowing that you can make every part of your day a walking, talking, moving meditation. And focus on the source of your intention, what drives your motivation. Hold that thought, that image, whatever comes up, whatever your emotion and motivation may be, hold that in your heart. Bring it down into your solar plexus, your center, and focus on that for a moment. Here we set our intention at the end of practice when we're cleansed, renewed, cleared, new insights, new creativity, centered and grounded, connectedness. Now, whatever your intention may be, maybe just dedicating your practice to someone or something special in your life. Let's breathe it. Inhale, prayer palms come directly up, sending your intention out, around into the universe. Full circle, exhaling, coming right back to you. 2 more times. Inhaling up, reaching the arms out, and exhaling it right back to your center last time. Inhale, bring it up, exhaling that out, coming right back to where we all began. Thumbs up to the third eye. I thank you for your time and taking this time out to observe yourself in this beautiful practice of yoga on this beautiful beach with all of these beautiful people. Aloha, Mahalo, and Namaste. So wonderful for you all to join us. Hopefully you stuck with it. Are you glad you did yoga today? It's such a beautiful day here. I'm so glad to have you all with us. Here we are. There you go. Snorkelers. I love being able to be here with you. Oh, thank you to you. Shalom. Oh my gosh. I love being able to share this with you. So if you haven't already, please subscribe or share this broadcast with whoever you know that could benefit from a little free yoga and meditation. It's amazing having this to connect us all together, bring us together, uniting us, making us stronger, because we rise by lifting up each other, right? And I'm so grateful that I'm here, able to share this with you. So spread our love across the universe, and we will see you again on Friday for Aloha Friday, 9 o'clock Hawaii Standard Time. This is Elaina from Maui Yoga Live. And remember, you are that calm eye, that center of the storm. And I truly believe that you did not happen to stumble upon this beach by accident. You are here for a reason. And this right here, what we just did, working on the self, creating the best possible versions of ourselves yet, is absolutely remarkable. It's tough stuff. Here we are competing with ourselves. And that mat, that's your mirror. And to face the self, tackling on issues directly at the source, takes a tremendous amount of strength, courage, and I'm telling you, some people, they run their whole lives from this. So just the fact that you showed up and that you are here today, I'm just so proud of you. So we'll see you Friday. Aloha, mahalo, and namaste. Bye-bye.